Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you very much for being here. Lots going on here, so you chose to be here is very important. Thank you. My name is Dasgupta, as you can see behind me. And just to make sure you're in the right place, this is the scale event. Because, there are many things going on. This is the celebration last year, exactly at this time in COP, Scale was launched. I was there. I was very proud to be there. I think Rick was there too. And this is the first year anniversary or the first year celebration of Scale. I'll speak for a minute what this is, but I can't overemphasize the moment we are doing this today is such a fantastic moment and what happened yesterday. Yesterday, for the first time, local government and subnational government recognized to be part of this COP process. Actually, mayors have been in Paris. There were many mayors. Mayors have been part of COP, but not in a formal way that was there. And I was very happy to see the Secretary General yesterday acknowledging how important subnational action is important into getting to where we need to go. So today's event, Scale, which I don't want to screw up the acronym, so I want to read it out exactly what it is. It's Subnational Climate Action Leaders Exchange. That is what SCALE stands for. I hope it says it somewhere. It says it right there. And the point of SCALE is to make that pledge that yesterday, that national government, local government, subnational government need to work together. SCALE is a platform to make that happen. That is what the SCALE is to actually interact, create the network, find specific problems that exist among national government, subnational national government, and solve it. Now, why is this important? I just want to point out, we published, I work at WRI, and we published a report earlier, a few weeks earlier, that looked at how are we doing with all the commitments we have made. All the commitments, government, local governments, everyone has made, how we are doing. We had 42 indicators we looked at, and 41 of them is not going in the right direction. Only one indicator of 42 is actually going the speed at which we need to go to get to 1.5 degree goal, or within 1.5 degree by 2030. And that one thing was actually electric cars, everything else. So we are not moving as fast as we need to go. It seems to us that all of us kind of know where to go, but the speed of implementation is the key, and this is where subnational action, because implementation is always local. So how subnational and national governments work together is critical. So this gap, the implementation gap, is why this is so important. The other fact, I don't see Mark here. Didn't Mark? C40 did a report. There he is. C40 did a report, and we work very closely with, looking at how outcomes, city outcomes happens. How cities actually can, and they found that only 1/3 of the things that cities control, they actually have total control on. 1/3 of its national governments actually have a lot of things to do to get a city outcome, and 1/3 is together. So there's about 2/3 of things that needs to happen in cities or in local government is dependent on this collaboration between higher levels of government, and that is what we're going to talk about right now. We also found, this is another work that C40 and us did together, that to decarbonize cities or local government, 90% of the decarbonization can happen without any new technological innovation. And that is possible to do if we actually focus on it. 90% of it can happen. Not only it can happen, it can have a profound economic and social welfare outcome because of it. So this is what we're talking about. So not only that we need to do together, but the outcome at the local level action, if it actually works together with the higher levels of government, is profoundly important for the economy, for people, for nature. So this is why we are here to be together. The whole forum today, you'll hear from many, there will be 2 other panels after this, is actually to hear from people what is this about, but also what's happening on the ground between this collaboration with different levels of government. So I'm going to have a fantastic first panel. I'm going to start. I think if you looked at the program before, we had hoped that Secretary Kerry will be here. as you can imagine, Secretary Kerry just running around from place to place. And I saw him 3 times yesterday in 3 different places, the amount of things he's doing. So he's unable to come, but he has sent a better replacement from Secretary Kerry. Actually, sorry, the Deputy Special Envoy for the President Biden, Rick Duke, is here. I just want to point out before Rick jumps on, Rick, this is a very, very big day for Rick, not only for scale, the amount of work he has done. Today is a big day for methane that's happening somewhere else as I speak. And Rick has tirelessly worked on getting the methane outcome. I congratulate you for that, Rick. Rick, come on up and share with us.